All right. What's up, everybody? We're gonna make sure we get it all working. I always forget what I need to do. What I need to do for Steam. So it might be on a black screen for a minute. I might need to fix it up. Always forget the order that I need to do it, but I think we're good. But welcome in, Delphin. Welcome in, Luna. Delphin, you still playing? Are you? I know you were talking about picking up the first Hollow Knight. Are you playing regular Hollow Knight? Is that the one you're talking about? As you guys know, my memory is absolutely dog shit, so I apologize if we have talked about this, Delphin. But I'm pretty sure you had Silksong, and we're talking about possibly picking up Hollow Knight, the first one. So welcome in. And good to see you, Luna. I fucking love that. Honestly, though, Luna, it was a long time since I streamed. Because it wasn't... What? It was the 23rd? I think it was the day before Christmas Eve. I think that's when we were doing... I think that's when we were doing Undertale. Like, we started Undertale and then did some of the GTA 5 heist. Not much, because then my blood sugar shot the fuck up. I don't think I streamed since then. Because it was the holidays, then my sister was here, and then I had a couple days where I needed to do some things before New Year's. So it has been a while, in your defense. It's been like a fucking year, guys. But I got it now, so you are playing Hollow Knight? Nice. Nice. If anyone can just let me know how audio sounds, as long as everything's good, I'll start it up. Again, I appreciate you guys for being here. But guys, I know I said in the Discord, but I'm going to say it here again. Happy fucking New Year, guys. I hope it's starting off a little bit strong. We're already halfway through day 2. Hope you guys' New Year's are going well. Better to refer first Hollow Knight as Hollow Knight and second game to just call it Silksong. Yep, totally. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. How you liking Hollow Knight, then? Oh, stretch. Big stretches. Oh. But yeah, we got some cool streams right now in the schedule on the Discord. I did confirm with Blood Trip and Biggest Thunk we will be doing blueprints tomorrow. So if that's your kind of thing, around 1 p.m. EST tomorrow, we'll be doing some blueprints, and I'll have the schedule for the next week set up. I believe I got to talk to Nick again and confirm it later. But I believe January 11th, on Sunday, January 11th, for my birthday, we're going to be doing another Red Dead Redemption 2 stream. It'll be the first one since the subathon back in September, so it'll be fun to get back to that game too. But yeah, so we got some cool streams. We got some fun games on the horizon, so looking forward to it. Looking forward to starting it up and keeping it going. Other than suffering on the ball, guys, it's fun. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm going to kick it in. Like I said to everybody, if audio is low, if I need to adjust things, just let me know. Who's in my party? Olivier, Sherazard. Oh, I have Chloe, right. Right, okay, so we were in Rouen. Do I have anything to report? Okay. Right, there weren't any more quests. And where am I headed now? Right, we attacked Blue Blanc. Shit, what the hell is our objective? Oh, right, I had that other quest. We're going somewhere. It's a shame that it's not telling me where. Because this is where all of the main objectives are. Huh. Oh well. Hell yeah, Luna. That's great to hear. The second part, not the first part, but, you know, shit happens and I get it. It's never fun. Especially when you have a group like that you need to then technically rebuild like that. It kind of sucks. But I remember you mentioning something similar to this, so whether it was the same person or not, I'm assuming it was the same person, so it's probably not the first time that this has happened. So hopefully it's at least moving in a good direction. You know. I feel like that sucks though. Sorry to hear it. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know why this is like the first time that we don't have a main objective. Like even listed. because every other time it'll tell us like, oh yeah, we're heading over here to do this, and then I would do it, but I have no idea. That worked. Oh, we're going to Zeiss, so we need to get to... Oh, shit. I think we go south. Because we have to get to that waterfall place. Where is the map? The map. Yeah. Yeah, we have to get to Airlitten. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go south. Okay, that kind of worked out. So I'm assuming we're just going to be heading in through the checkpoint here. Unless we're not. Do we have to talk to somebody here? Let me talk to the front desk guy. Can I just go this way? How else do we get to Zeiss? Well, surely we're not flying, right? Are we flying? Have I played Hollow Knight? I've tried it. It's not my kind of game. I really didn't like it. If there are two things that I don't like in games a lot of times, it's dying and getting lost. Which I think is mostly what you do in Hollow Knight. Yeah, Metroidvanias typically aren't for me. But I did try it. I think we streamed it, I'm going to say 3 times. I think I did it more than 2 different streams. But probably not that much more than 3 if I did it more than 3. But yeah, I wasn't into it very much. The group was originally made because the owner of the first group were used to have one on a power ship and rarely ever got on, so we made a new one. Interesting. Interesting. So now someone else is doing it. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Lost for about like 2 hours 2 days ago. Yeah, I don't love... I didn't love the gameplay that much. Right, it's not like it was bad or anything, it just wasn't for me. So, when I was so lost all that time, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing, and I'm not having fun exploring here. So after a couple streams of it, I was like, alright, I think I tried this enough. I don't think it's for me right now. So I put it down. And that's basically what I did of Hollow Knight. Silksong, again, like, I've seen people stream it, and it looks great. But I don't think that's a game for me again. Although, once again, being that I think Hollow Knight is still on Game Pass. I know Silksong is, and I have Game Pass. Maybe I'll try it again at some point, but I'm not looking to jump into it just right now. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. That's fucking awesome. We are flying? I was halfway there. What? We didn't need to do that. Wrote the rules. Made the VRC group because you need VRC Plus to make them. Ah, okay, gotcha. So you were pretty much, essentially, you were doing a lot of the heavy lifting, but because you didn't have the VRC Plus, you couldn't make the group yourself, so someone else had to. Gotcha. Can't get to... Oh, interesting. Yeah, no idea. I think, Did we get the wall jump? Or not the wall jump. Did we get the double jump? Was that the last thing we were doing? Or was that what we were trying to do before I stopped playing? I can't remember. It's been a bit. That's weird. Yeah, that's strange. God, that sounds like such a pain. Like, ugh. I'm sorry, Luna. Hopefully who you have now sticks with it for a little while at least. Yeah, let's check in. Yeah, so I don't think I was very far in Hollow Knight when I was trying it. Like I said, maybe 2-3 streams. The kids. Oh, that's kind. Stretch. I'm just reading chat now. It's so ridiculous, Luna. Jesus Christ. There's so much drama here. Oh, which one are you thinking, Dolphin? What capture card are you looking into? That's fair. Jeez. Jesus Christ. Starting the year off strong. The Legato HD60X? Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. What are you looking for with to use for the capture card? Anything in particular? Because you play on PC mostly, right? Oh, you play on Switch. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Hell yeah. It's funny watching the rest of the cutscene at like normal speed and then just kicking it into turbo for the takeoff of the ship. Okay, so we're heading to Zeiss, which just feels like a waste of fuel. But okay. Alright, so... That's fair. Jesus Christ. What a shitty way to really end the year. That's so annoying. But that makes sense, especially if you get the capture card. Yeah, you do play mostly on PC, but you want to stream those games. Yeah, absolutely. Same name and all, just because they rebranded. Well, at least you got to keep the name. I mean, not a bad idea then, Delvin. I mean, you definitely still have other games to stream on PC. You know, that's the nice thing. And at least then you'll build up some more money. Like you said, for your birthday in 2 months. So, at least you'll have some backup stuff and not just be broke for that time. But yeah, the Hollow Knight games. Which Zelda games? I would assume either Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, like probably those games. But I know they have like Echoes of Wisdom. Like, which Zelda games do you have that you'd want to stream? But yeah, at least you got to keep the name, Luna. I guess that's good. Yo, this bird's fucking fast. What? I don't know what a Selge is, but it sounds fast. Two times every second week. Oh, so every other... Okay, so every other week you stream twice. Nice. Yep, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, gotcha. Damn. That sucks. That sucks, Luna. I'm sorry. Is there anyone watching DragX Drive right now? Hold on. If I go to Twitch and I go to DragX Drive, how many people are watching? Is it one word, or is it technically two? I can't even fucking find it, but I'm probably spelling it wrong. Okay, no one's streaming it. Oh my god, there's literally no one even streaming DragX Drive. What's the player count like? I mean, like, genuinely, I am kind of curious, because I haven't heard anything about this game since it came out. Like, did this game come out and just kind of die? I'm very interested. Yeah, that's fucking shitty, Luna. I fucking get that. Jesus Christ. I don't like that answer and kicked you. That's fucking ridiculous. Ugh. You also want to upgrade Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to the Switch 2 version. Are you... Okay, so you're on the Switch 2, so I'm not sure if I should buy the capture card. Why wouldn't you buy the capture card? Does the Legato HD60X only capture so much? Wait, Wait, is it the Elgato? I thought Legato was another brand, but all that's coming up is Elgato, and I think that's hilarious that I may have just also fucked that up. Is good enough. Okay, so wait. So the X can record 2K. I'm trying to look at this stuff. Right, like, so why wouldn't you buy that capture card if you wanted to upgrade to the Switch 2 versions? Because I can help this. I can help make some decisions. I just got to know the information. But no, that's fucking shitty, Luna. That's the worst. I hate people who fake disorders. I mean, go fuck yourself. It's the shittiest thing to say to somebody. Bar none. Well, hopefully the third day goes a little bit better. Hopefully things... Well, like you even said, you have your server now. You're a little bit more in control. I assume you still don't have the VRC Plus, so there might be something that you still might not be able to do. Of course, as you know, I'm not totally familiar with everything. I'm just getting the information from you, so there's probably some things I'm missing here. But hopefully, for the time being, at least with you in control of the server, hopefully things will go a little bit better. Hopefully, you can build it a little bit more in the way that you need it, and just make it work a little bit better. I want this capture card because it's the only one available in the local store. Okay, gotcha. So for convenience sake, it's easy to get. But you're saying I'm not sure if I should buy the capture card. What makes you think that you shouldn't get it? Oh, wait. Okay, wait. Are you saying that you're not sure if you should get the capture card because you would want to spend the money to upgrade Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom first? Is that what you were saying? Oh, but I'm on the VRC Plus to make it. Oh, okay. I got it. Ironically, the same night I got a free month gifted to me. There you go. Alright, that's sick. Hell yeah. Oh, you guys want to know what I did? Guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so just some background information. I'm sure you guys know to some degree. I don't leave my house very often. You know, I go to shows. I go to practice. I do music things. But outside of that, a lot of times I'm just here in my room chilling. Whether I'm playing guitar, video games, chilling with my family, friends, whatever. But the idea here is that I don't go out like to different places very often. I got a PlayStation Portal. I don't have it yet, but I ordered it from GameStop's website because I had a $75 gift card from one of the Secret Santas with my family this year. So, I wasn't thinking of getting it because the PlayStation Portal is one of those things where, like, when it first came out, it was basically just a remote thing. Basically, like, you can only play your PlayStation Portal if your PS5 was on. So you first needed to have a PS5, and it needed to be, like, powered on for you to even use the PlayStation Portal. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of shitty. But then, like, way later, they added, like, the PlayStation Premium functionality. So if you have the subscription service, which I do, you can stream games off of their cloud service, which apparently on the PlayStation Portal, and my cousin has one, so I did test it, worked pretty well. And I'm like, damn, this is actually kind of cool. So now, I'm putting this out there, because if you are looking to get some kind of PlayStation hardware, and you want to play PlayStation games, the PlayStation Portal was $180. That's it. That's kind of fucking insane comparatively to the other cheapest modern console being the Switch 2 at $450. And I'm not saying that $450 was a bad price because I know we've talked about that and I think $450 was a pretty damn good price for what you're getting for the Switch 2. That's insane to me. I know people complained about it, but I don't think you're getting much better than $450, which is why when I saw the $180 price tag, I'm like, all right, what's it missing? And I was like, that's actually insane. So I got that. Hopefully it'll show up in the next couple days. They didn't have any in any store around me. I went to 3 different GameStops, and again, I was going to GameStop specifically because I had the $75 gift card, so I was trying to find one in a GameStop. So after 3, I was like, all right, I'm out. I'll just order it from the website and wait a couple days. Fucking insane. Someone in an instance of 23 people dropped 20 solo month gifts, and I ended up getting one. Hey, we take that. That's a win, Luna. That's a win. If I were to buy that capture card, I wouldn't have any money. Right, gotcha. Oh, right, I see what you're meaning. Yeah, I mean, like you said, come time for your birthday, maybe you can get both. So I can play my old PS4 games on the PlayStation Portal as I don't own a PlayStation anymore. Let me look that up. Really quick. Because I have a feeling what it is, Delphin, is you can use the PlayStation Portal to play games on the subscription service, or if you have your PlayStation, you can connect it to it and play your digital games. I don't know if you can access your digital game. Let me look that up. Can you access your digital library on PlayStation Portal without having a PS5? Let me try looking that up. Because you like I said, you can technically now play games because of the PlayStation Premium subscription. But I like Reddit. Reddit usually answers these kind of questions. Is PS Portable usable without owning a PS5? Does anyone get into the minutia of it and actually explain? Okay, well, this guy from a month ago specifically says the library is... So they said not all PS5 titles are supported yet, but the library is expanding at a fast rate. They're doing a lot of work for it, but PS4 games are not available currently. So even if you could, it looks like you can't play PS4 games on it yet. So that would be my answer right now. People complain because Nintendo fans are spoiled. I mean, that's true. I mean, yeah, you're not kidding. I mean, Xbox Series X, 500, PS5, 500. I mean, the Xbox Series X is now more than that, but for 450 for what you're getting is insane. And Crazy Dragoon, welcome in. Let me see. I think my blood sugar's around 120. I'm hoping that's going to drop, but it is still 120 at least. At least it's not spiking. But welcome in. Hopefully everything's going well. Happy New Year to you. And thank you for the hydrate. Good to see you. Capture Card is technically a second hand, and they only have one in stock. Gotcha. Well, if they are reselling it, I wouldn't worry too much about the second hand, especially if you're getting it for a cheaper price. It'll probably still work fine. I wouldn't worry about that too much, but of course, if you've had bad experiences with it, then I understand that for sure. Well, welcome in, Crazy Dragoon. So yes, Delphin, I don't think you can play PS4 games on it. Of course, when I get my hands on it, I can definitely tell you more specific stuff. I don't play a ton of Nintendo games, but I think Scarlet Violet and Mario Wonder were genuinely the start of Nintendo's recent downfall. I can kind of agree with that. It really does blow my mind. You know, I don't need to get into the Scarlet and Violet stuff. It blows my mind that out of all Pokemon games, Scarlet and Violet are the second highest selling, behind the originals. I'm pretty sure... Was it Bulbapedia that had that chart? Was I reading the chart on... Hold on. Was I reading the chart on stream, or was I just looking at it with like Blood Trip and Biggest Thunk? Yeah, okay, so Bulbapedia, granted I also don't know when this is updated. I don't think it shows. What's the most recent Pokemon game? ZA. Where's ZA? Is ZA listed here? Okay, at the very least, it's not listed on this chart, so I don't know how updated it is. But it's by significant numbers. It's fucking crazy. Blew my mind. Did get a ton of new shiny Pokemon lately for the hide and seek. Hell yeah. Well, again, glad to see you here, Crazy Dragoon. We'll definitely start to plan the other community stuff now that we know that... I assume you're all set. Hopefully in the new place, everything's looking good. On Amazon, it goes for about $150. They're selling it for $80 in its box, too. Oh, yeah, you're getting it for, like, basically half the price. Yeah, no. It's probably worth it. I mean, and that's the thing, Delphin. You never know with that stuff, too. Like, when you're getting it secondhand, like, there's always the possibility that they opened it up, used it once, and were just like, I don't really need this, and just brought it back, you know? So for half the price, and if it's within your price range, relatively, it'll be a good way to get it. 100%. Whether it's because of the open world selling point, that's true. That totally could be the case. But Scarlet Violet and Wild, totally fair. That's my hide and seek Pokemon. Hell yeah. But yeah, as long as you're back, Crazy Dragoon, I'll try and hit up the Discord within the weekend and try and start planning some of that stuff. I had a lot of other stuff I was trying to plan and get stuff ready for other streams. So if I don't get to it immediately, we will be getting to it within the next month. At the very least, I'll start putting out the feelers to see what day everyone wants to be doing them. But between the hide and seek stream and the Mario Kart community night, between those two for sure, we'll start to get them set up. Yo, Fish, welcome in. Happy New Year, Fish. Good to see you. First stream of the new year. Might actually buy it, honestly. Yeah, totally fair. Totally fair. Don't go broke over it. But... but, it is there. I know, it sucks. That's the rough situation, I get it. That is true. There was that one round I remember that you were... you stayed pretty well hidden for a long fucking time. Okay, let me get back to the game a little bit. Okay. I wonder if you guys probably had different dialogue before the bird came in. So I probably have to speak to Shara. She's the only party member I haven't seen yet. Maybe my guess. Okay. She's not gonna be down here, but... running around at the speed of light. I just wanted to talk to you. That was good. Ride all the money you got. Yep. In the apartment now, so no more moving for you for a long, long time. Hell yeah, Crazy Dragoon, that's fucking awesome. I'm glad the move went well. Hopefully everything's there. Hopefully everything worked out well. And glad to hear you're living comfortably now. Like I said, no more moving for a long time. Hopefully you can unpack all your stuff and leave it there for a while. There's nothing better than the feeling of getting your stuff out and just being like, this is where it's going to be for a while now. So hell yeah. Fix the PS Vita, but realize that you can download PS1 games and not PS2 games. Ah. Interesting. I didn't know that about the PS Vita. Wait, so the PS Vita you can download PS1 games, and you can play PS3 games on the Vita, correct? Because the PS Vita was the thing that had like cross-save compatibility with PS3, if I remember correctly. I could be thinking of a completely different device. I could be also just flat out wrong about that. But I'm pretty sure when I was playing Thieves in Time, no PS3 games? So am I thinking of the wrong thing? Didn't they have cross saves for it? Because I'm pretty sure I remember I'm pretty sure I remember playing like Thieves in Time, the fourth Sly Cooper game, and it always gave you the option to like transfer your save over to the Vita. I was wrong. You can use the PS Vita as a controller, similar to PS Portal. Really? So what the hell was it asking me to do? I'm like now reading about it. Oh, wait. Were you able to play... Hold on a second. Were you able to play... Wait, no, that still doesn't make any sense. Because why would Thieves in Time allow me to... Interesting. Okay, well. That's weird. It looks like there was a big update in, like, May of 22, which changed some things. So maybe it was compatible and now it's not? I don't know. I'm not going to look into it too much because I don't really need to. But very interesting. Not sure as I didn't have a PS Vita when I had a PS3, so I'm not sure. Totally fair. But that's interesting. Used to play Farming Sim 22 at night via PS Vita through your PS4. Fuck yeah. That's pretty cool, though. Luna, I don't know if you're here, but I did just see what you put in the Discord, and that scares the shit out of me. Okay. So that's Charizard. I'll talk to her in a second. That's horrifying. Okay, Charizard. Huh. Okay, so I spoke to all three of them. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll be real. I'm totally fine not knowing. Okay. Kilika. Oh shit. What do I think of Undertale's main characters and story so far? It's a little too punny for my taste so far. It's funny. I'm trying to remember where we got to because we didn't do a hell of a lot because basically we landed, we started the game off, we met Toriel and got through that whole section. And then we left there, and that's when we met Sans, right? And then we were doing that stuff. Did I finish that section? Because, like, I don't know if I was supposed to fight his brother. I forget the brother's name right now. But I don't think I got to fight him yet. In any capacity. I think, yeah, we reached Snowdin, and I think that's where I had stopped, and I don't think we finished that section yet. Unless that was the end of it and there's no altercation, but it's like I said, it's very interesting. We're definitely gonna be picking it up next week again. We're doing at least another stream or two of it. I know it's not a long game, so I do want to at least finish it once, and that way I can form good opinions on it. But I'm definitely not a fan of the gameplay in terms of the combat, so that's definitely holding me back a bit. But the story is very interesting, at least. Yes, Crazy Dragoon, that's why we waited for you. Because it was your idea. Didn't need to say that. Finish section with the puzzles. Right. I've not fought Papyrus. That's his name. Okay. I didn't think so yet. What's over, Fish? If you're talking about the stream, it's not. What did I say? That has to be an experiment. That was so cool. Next stream will be. Oh, I think I was just. I mean, I don't know when I said that, but I think I was just talking about Undertale. Like we're definitely going to be doing more Undertale, at least another stream or two of it. I think that's what I was saying. If I said something else, it's definitely not the end of this stream, so don't worry. Oh, so this may have just been an earthquake. Yeah, so no worries, Fish. We're still streaming for a little while. But yeah, Luna, it's interesting. Like I said, right off the bat, I don't think it's my cup of tea, but I'm gonna finish the playthrough, and at the very least now, I also I understand a little bit more of like how to spare somebody, how to fight somebody, and like when I should be sparing versus when I should be fighting, maybe. Having that freedom is cool to do that, but like I said, it's gonna be rough to spare people because I dislike the combat so much. I don't like the little bullet hell thing where you're the heart and you have to dodge the stuff in there. I've never found that fun in any game. Like Nier Automata is one of my favorite games, but goddamn, anytime I needed to do that shit, I was like, oh, it's so hard to get through it. So because of that reason, I don't know if I'm gonna end up sparing a lot of people because I might get tired of like being in a fight longer as opposed to that. But I do want to. But that's like in the next stream, I definitely want to try sparing people more than fighting like I did in the last one. So I'm definitely gonna give that another shot. I mean, that's also fair, depending on how much I die. Yes, and especially because I'm not great at the combat either, that could happen a lot. But okay, yeah, that'll totally be it. Ooh. Hold on 1 second, everybody. Hold on. I'm going to leave this up. I'm just going to mute the mic. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. I got like a really strong whiff of insulin, so I had to make sure, see if it was leaking or not. I don't think it is, but it would also explain why I haven't come down yet. So I also have to watch my blood sugar, because if it goes up much more, I'm gonna have to fucking exercise, and I haven't even eaten today, so that'll be an issue. But like how they explain the battles in universe, that's fair. I just realized something about the game I can't say because spoilers. Also totally fair. Yeah, definitely. It seems like the kind of game also that is like beneficial to be a shorter game, because you probably get so much out of replaying it. There's a lot of replay value with the different paths you could take, all these different things you can do, and just things you'll notice about the game and stuff like that. So it's really cool that they it's just cool how they built it out. Like I said, might just not be for me, but definitely going to do another stream or two of it, at the least. Let me talk about the anime with questionable title I've been watching. Finished watching My Dress Up Darling recently. That's fair. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I feel like I've heard of that one, but it must have only been because, like, did you talk about it before? Because I don't think I know, like, all my friends that watch anime, I don't think that's the kind of stuff they'd be watching. So I don't think anyone else would have told me about it. Oh, interesting. Ah. Okay, so we'll probably head to Wolf Fort and investigate the source of what that was. That's funny. Alright, cool. So we're gonna go see Tita again. Hell yeah. Not this one? Damn. Maybe I've seen an ad for it. Or maybe one of my friends did tell me about it, but I don't know who would have. But interesting, glad you enjoyed it. Yo, Pluto, Happy New Year! Hell yeah. Good to see you, Pluto. How have you been? Is any of it getting me excited for Deltarune? Being that I still know nothing about Deltarune, I'm gonna be real, probably not. I'll put it this way, and again, not knowing much about Earthbound, one of my friends, Mike, he loves Earthbound. He's been telling me to give it a shot, and I was just in the middle of so many other games for a while, and even now when I'm not streaming, I'm still doing RuneScape, trying to get that one item. Granted, I got 2 of those items and I sold them for a massive profit. Now the price is down, so I don't need to sell anymore, and I just need 1 more for myself. Unfortunately, I'm having incredibly bad luck. So pretty much when I'm not streaming, I'm on RuneScape just trying to do that so I can get back to other games. That's like my main goal right now. But I was in the middle of so many games, he was like, dude, you gotta try Earthbound. I was like, I might. And then Undertale and Deltarune came up for the stream. So I told him I was gonna jump into Undertale, and he's a big Undertale fan. And I was talking to him about it, and he was like, he's like, based on the things that you say you're not a fan of with Undertale, he's like, I think Earthbound still could be for you. I don't know the differences between Undertale and Deltarune. I think, and like I said, I think my main thing that I'm not a fan of with Undertale right now is just how the combat works. And even more so, to get specific, just how the enemy's attacks function. So I'll tell you straight up, You don't even need to tell me anything else about the game. If Deltarune's combat is not like that, then I'm definitely more interested. Definitely. If it's the same, then I'm kind of feeling the same way about it right now, where it's like, okay, probably cool story, cool characters. It might not be the way I vibe with the characters that I normally like in games, but it's very interesting and I want to experience it. That's how I would put it. I know that was a long-winded answer for such a simple question. But hopefully that answered it to some degree. Luna, you're excited, and I'm excited that you're excited, and that's what we do. But good to see you, Pluto. I'm doing pretty good. New Year's been going pretty okay. 2 days into it really. Yesterday was nice. I was able to just relax and hang out with one of my friends over PlayStation. I got him into Blueprints that we've been playing on Saturdays with Blood Trip and Biggest Thunk. So I got him into it, and he was like, "Oh, this game is going to consume me." And he's been playing it like I'm not gonna say nonstop, but he got home New Year's Eve, and he went to download it because we game share on PlayStation. But because he was here, at my place, we had to disable some settings so that he can start some data on his profile, and we didn't re-enable them. But he didn't text me about it to fix it. So instead of just downloading it because I have the subscription, he just spent $20. And he doesn't buy a lot of games a lot of times. But he was like, he didn't even try and text me. As soon as it didn't work the first time, he's like, nope, I'll give this guy $20. He deserves it. So I pretty much spent most of yesterday watching my friend Blueprints, helping him out with the runs and stuff like that. So, like I said, 2 days in, not bad so far. We're all right. Oh. Yeah, what do you think about it, Pluto? Do you think he should hold off on it being secondhand? Okay, let me see. Someone has stolen the branch office sign. Jesus Christ. Okay. Short-term special training program says we'd like to ask the winners of the martial arts competition to participate. Ooh, that's cool. Stone Fortress, and this is the other one. Okay, so I should probably do this one immediately. But test a renewed gun, read over the requirements below. Test details. Experience with orbital guns. Who has that? Olivier. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And then those two, Trap Plains and Chaldea Tunnel. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay, wait. So yeah, Trap Plains monster causes a variety of abnormal statuses. Okay. And Chaldea Tunnel is poison. Okay. So let's talk to you first, actually, since we're here. Yes. Range Bracer 1. Person in a disguise. Motherfucker! Why would he do this? Why the hell is he doing it? I appreciate the way you're putting it, Luna. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily... Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily that it's difficult. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not good at it, but I don't think that's my issue with it. I think I just dislike it. But again, like I was saying before, too, Undertale wasn't the game voted in. It was technically Deltarune, so I was just trying to do Undertale to get some background stuff for it. So even if I end up dropping Undertale after the next stream, which we'd be probably so close to finishing it anyway, I don't know why I would drop it, we're still going to try Deltarune regardless. With that being said, I wonder if that'll help, because I don't think it's difficulty that's making it not as fun for me. Pluto, which part? If if you're talking about the question that I asked you, I was wondering what you were thinking about Delphin's capture card, if he should pick it up or if he shouldn't. This box, so it's in very good condition. Yeah, but if it's, like I said, if it's in good condition, if they're still selling it, hopefully it works well enough that they would want to, and go from there. But yeah, Luna, so if that's the case, I don't think I'm any more excited for Deltarune than I probably am to get back to Undertale. But maybe by the time we get to Deltarune, maybe it will be easier, and maybe that will make me more okay with it. Like I said, I don't think it's a difficulty thing right now, but we're also pretty early on in the game. Maybe as I get further into Undertale, the difficulty spike, like it might be a problem for me. So we'll see. We'll see. It's a good price, but hold on to the birthday. Totally fair. Totally fair. Yeah, obviously the issue is like, what if someone else picks it up before then? But there will be other. I mean, like, think of it this way, Delphin. If you're gonna wait for your birthday, which is in 2 months, even if it's taken by that point, there's a chance that another one will be there. You know, it really depends. And like you said too, Delphin, even if you go to pick it up right now, even if you were to just say fuck it and you go and get it, you want to get the upgrades for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which you wouldn't be able to get anyway. So then the question is, like, if you really want to stream Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom for the Switch 2 versions, there's no reason to pick it up right now. I know, it's a tough situation. God damn it. Why did he do this? Why did he steal it? First key is in the city. Search the back of the 40-year-old man. Okay. Back of the 40-year-old man. It's got to be a statue, right? It's got to be a statue in the city. Okay. Trap Plains Road is to the south, Ritter Roadway is to the east, and the factory block is to the north. Okay. Okay. The upgrades aren't that important. Gonna be going to Poland in like 19 days and need to get the ID sorted. Fair. I mean, if you're thinking that it's not that important to get the upgrades, Pluto, why do you think he should hold on to the money? Or hold off until his birthday to pick it up? Is it just because he'll be broke? Too punny before that's an interesting perspective. Really? That's insane. It's nothing but puns, is it not? That's all I've experienced so far. I mean, to be fair, the way I also see Undertale, and I could be wrong, Luna, it is a cult classic. And what I mean by that is it's a very niche title. So most of the people that are out here loving it and talking about it, it's probably very much for. You probably don't have I would assume, and again, just with the people that I know, and it's a small selection, but I don't know anyone except for my friend Mike that has played Undertale, and that's just because it's not their type of game typically. So maybe the people that are playing this aren't talking about how punny it is. I don't know. I feel like that's the only. If someone were to tell me to describe Undertale, I'd just be like, it's nothing but puns. So far. I mean, you have Toriel, who's a pun on herself. Not everything that comes out of Sans' mouth has been puns. Well, just because you expect it from him doesn't mean that it's not going to be counting for it. if there's one character that only speaks in puns, I'm not just gonna write him off as not punny because that's his point. It's very punny, and that's because it's his point. And again, not that that's a negative. It was just very punny. That's crazy. Don't really need the extra money, to be honest. My mom pays for the bus tickets and food while I'm in college, so I guess I don't need extra money right now. Bro, let me tell you, this really is me trying to reason out how to get everything. This was me reasoning out to get the PlayStation Portal. Like, oh man, I could really use the PlayStation Portal. But why? I don't really go anywhere. Why would I need that? Oh, but I could sit in bed and play a game on the handheld while watching One Piece on the big TV. But then on the other hand, why would I need that? This is so, like, my back and forth, so I feel it. Exactly. That's like half the to be fair, that's like half the dialogue I've gotten right now. Of course, as I go through the game and it's not, and I'm out of Snowden, I'm assuming I'll get others that aren't punny. But that's funny. That's funny that you say that you've never had anyone describe it like that. That's very interesting. I mean, like, I feel like that's how Toby Fox has built this, and I think that's why people like it so much. I think there's, like, hidden meanings to everything. I think there's so much of that game that I'm playing on a surface level that I'm not noticing things for, and you're just like, I'll wait till he sees the connection, and it's just different things like that kind of like get interwoven and shit. Which again is really cool. Totally. I mean, I get it. Like the Yakuza games. Are you kidding? Like the way that they all the way that they connect, the way that there's so many things happening in like Yakuza 0 that I'm not realizing is connected to each other until it happens. It's really fucking cool when things are written and done real well like that. 100%. But yeah, I mean that's a tough thing, right, Delphin? Because like if you're saying you wouldn't probably need much of the money anyway. You don't want to spend the money because then you'll be broke. But then of course the problem is the capture card might be taken by then. Totally fair. Totally fair. I know it's a rough decision, Delphin. It really is. Okay, let me get back to this. Okay, so of the 40-year on the back of the 40-year-old man, like I said, my instinct is telling me that because it's not straightforward, it's not a man I'm looking for. I think it's a statue. This is Russell's home and factory. Okay, let me go to the north to the factory block because I have a feeling. Oh, they need me to go there first. What was the other quest that I wanted to do? Wait, where am I? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is chapters. Oh, I'm silly. I'm a silly goose. Okay. Okay, training existence. Lyston Fortress. Where is that? That's Grand Cell all the way over there. Wait, where the hell is? So Wolf Fort is to the east. And Lyston Fortress is to the north. Okay. Okay, cool. But yeah, that's been, like I said, where I'm at, that's been half the game at least so far. So like I said, I'm also probably just at a point where it has seemed very punny, and maybe I won't feel that way by the time I get a little bit further into it. But either way, no matter how I feel about it, this game is so unique with like its art style, its comedy, how it does how it just builds the world, how the music with it, and how the combat works, and the what's the word I'm looking for? The openness. There's a word for it. Your freedom. The freedom to build these fights the way you want. Whether you do want to fight them, you want to spare them, however you want to do it. So it's sampled from Patrick Star. That's hilarious. So yeah, regardless of anything else, I totally understand why these games, specifically Undertale right now and Deltarune after is talked about the way that it is. I'm gonna look around their house first. You guys got nothing up here? Hey guys. This is strange, right? The beds are facing the wall. That's weird, right? That seems weird. Also, if I would get the capture code, I could get on the Silksong speedrun leaderboard if I practice more. I mean, that's fair too. Different things to be able to do with the capture card. You could go for that kind of stuff, yeah. Oh god. I don't know what it could be. There's only like 2 people on that leaderboard on console? Really? What category? Just any percent? Oh my god, I haven't been on the website, so I still have to submit. Hold on. I have to submit my Slyfecta speedrun that I did. Where would I be at? I was 18 and a half. I think I was like 18 hours, 23 seconds. Okay, so I'm not last. That's important. That's important. Wait, no. Where was it? Was it 18? No, it definitely wasn't 18. Wait. Oh, I don't want to open it up on my computer because I'm using my computer. Damn. I do have to do that, though. What the hell's a Pentafecta? Oh, Bentley's hackback thing. What the fuck? But yeah, we did that Slyfecta speedrun where we did one stream with Sly 1, with Sly Cooper and Thieves Raccoonist, and Band of Thieves, and then Honor Among Thieves. Did all 3 of them back to back. And I always wanted to submit it, but I never got around to doing it. I want to see. Hollow Knight, Silksong. So probably any percent, just beating the game. Oh yeah, wow. Jesus Christ. It's all PC. I mean, again, it makes sense. How do I filter out platforms? There should be a way for me to do that. Oh, there we go. Oh, well, okay. For some reason, it won't let me filter it. Oh, filter. Man, if I want to filter, I should hit the filter button. Okay, switch to, and switch. Apply filters. No runs found for switch. Damn. Yeah, all of the any percent runs are... Oh, with no major glitches. All glitches? Someone did it. What the fuck? Oh, was that a TAS thing? That seems like it was a TAS. Interesting. Not competing with the guy who's beaten in less than 10 minutes. Totally fair. Here's Wilgar Deltarune again. I'm going to try and go into as little detail as possible. Still containing base spoilers. Just a warning. That's funny. But yeah, and I know he's big on like the music stuff that he does too. Obviously, he's working with the like the Pokemon Company. Did you guys know Ed Sheeran? I didn't know Ed Sheeran. I think did the credits song for Scarlet and Violet. Being that you guys like Pokemon and Scarlet and Violet specifically, you probably know what I'm talking about. I did not know this until just recently. I think I was looking up Toby Fox after the Undertale thing and was kind of like looking at the stuff he'd done and kind of made my way into the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet area, and then that's when I found out Ed Sheeran did something with it, and I'm like, fucking why? What? That makes no sense. Is Ed Sheeran a Pokemon fan? Because that'd be cool. But I really hope out of the budget, out of the $5 budget that Nintendo and Game Freak, or that Game Freak gets to make these games, I hope they're not blowing $4 out of the $5 they get for Ed Sheeran to make a song. that I haven't heard anyone talking about. Oh, it was a crossover with Pokemon to promote Scarlet Violet. Gotcha. And was used as the main game's credits. Yeah. In the DLC credits, Toby Fox remixed the song. Yeah, why the fuck did they... I mean, okay. That's a different story, because it probably wasn't part of the budget. That was probably just something different. hopefully. I was like, God damn, if they had enough money to spend on Ed Sheeran, they had enough money to fucking make a frame rate. I can easily be the last place on the leaderboard, so I would be on it last place, but still. Hey, it's on there. It's on there. Sounds like an American in Scarlet and Violet. That's so funny. No, I've mentioned this before. Ah, I must have totally put it out of my mind. I do that for a lot of things Scarlet and Violet related, apparently. I promise you guys, in 6 months, I'm going to be once again shocked that Ed Sheeran is part of Scarlet and Violet. I promise you, it's just going to be out of my head in 3 days. Yeah, but it took them... Yeah, but it took them, what? 3 extra years and new hardware to do it? Nah, I'm sorry. That doesn't fix anything in my mind. I know you can make the same argument for Cyberpunk, but, you know, at least with CD Projekt Red, they released it because the developers were getting death threats and they were kind of, like, forced to do it. Kind of like, hey, guys, it's not done, but we have to release it because it's getting dangerous for us. And then the game launched and it was broken. People were like, why the fuck isn't it finished? And they were just like, we fucking told you. This is a completely different situation. But it's a different situation that led to the same outcome, unfortunately. But yes, I do know. Yes, I know Toby Fox did the Area Zero themes. I knew that much. Oh, that's cute. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so the gospel doesn't work like anything that we've ever seen. I mean, I know that's kind of an obvious statement, but at least now from a scientific perspective, it's the same thing. So it is as strange as it seems. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we do have to go to Wolf Fork first. And Tita will be here. Okay. I'm sure she'll be playable soon. I'm sure we'll come back at the device, and I'm sure Tita will have to be in our party so that we can use it. Or at the very least, bring with us. And the Terror... Oh, right, the Terror Raid music and Messagoza. I don't know if he did I didn't know if I knew he did Messagoza, but I did know he did the Terror Raid stuff. Who my favorite band was, since I don't listen to so many bands, just named Toby Fox your favorite composer. That works. 100%. One of your top 3 favorite songs in the soundtrack? Ooh, hell yeah. Alright. Okay, Daisuke Ishiwatari for Blaze Blue is near your top, and Yoko Shimomura is near the top for you too. Whoever composed Zero Two's battle theme is also pretty high on the list. I think, God, I mean, I love. God, Sega has some of the best fucking soundtracks, man. Between like the Atlas sound team with all the Persona games that they do, fucking like, God, Persona music is just top fucking tier. Who's the composer for the Nier games though? I don't know if I recognize any of those three names. Why is that? What were they listed under during the stuff that I saw? Well, either Nier Replicant, Nier Automata have some of my favorite music ever. I'm looking for Automata. Oh, it is just the three of them. I wonder. You know what? I wonder if they're just under the name of like kind of like how Atlas sometimes just does Sega Sound Team. I wonder if they're kind of similar because I didn't recognize that name. But totally fair. To whatever they can find, that's funny. Okay. So yeah, we're making our way over to Wolf Fort, which was to the east, I believe. But now I want to get up here. There's got to be a statue somewhere. There's a very real chance there's no statue. Okay. On the back of a 40-year-old man. Let me check the landing board. Well, Pluto, what games have you been streaming, man? I had your stream up yesterday. Well, you were streaming yesterday, right? I think I had it up yesterday. You've been jumping around constantly, man. I can't keep track of which games you've been doing, which games you got finished. It's so cool. Persona is good, but still takes a backseat to the top three to Sonic and to Martin O'Donnell. Really? So you like the Sonic? Okay, so you like the Sonic soundtrack? Yeah, no, even Sonic Adventure 2, which was one of my favorite games as a kid, and I liked a lot of the music in, doesn't hold a candle to any of the big three Persona games, in my opinion. Even like Persona 3 probably has my least favorite soundtrack, and I know that's almost sacrilegious to Persona fans, but like Persona 4 is by far my favorite, and Persona 5 has some of the best tracks I've ever heard. Beneath the Mask, oh man. But I also haven't played a lot of Sonic games, so I definitely don't have context for a lot of them. So usually when I hear Sonic music, it's just out of context, and I'm like, okay, yeah. Maybe if I was playing the game, it might be a little bit different. Especially the Black Skylands. Oh, yes. How was that game? On the back of a 40-year-old man. You'd find 40-year-old men in a bar. It's on your back. It was not on his back. It's on your back. Okay, it's not on your back. My only concern is I might have to go into like the Orbital Factory for it. You know what? I may as well, at the very least, I may as well go in the front door and see if there's a statue in there. I don't think there was. Damn. That's fair. Yeah, totally. But, I mean, yeah, Battle Hymn for the Soul, I mean, that's Persona 3. Like I said, that's my least favorite soundtrack of them. For sure. Game is fun? Hell yeah. What other games were you in the middle of, Pluto? Because you started, like, so many. Do I want to upgrade shit? You know what? Yeah, it'll probably be worth it here. Okay. On the back of a 40-year-old man. I think Professor Russell's a little bit more than 40, and again, I don't think it's going to be as simple as it's just on the back of somebody. Let's try the church. Church is old shit. Excuse me? The fuck happened there? That was weird. Hey, you're old. Do you have anything on your back? Oh, come on. It could totally be in the chapel. I'm still convinced it's some kind of statue. I'm becoming less convinced because I think I'm running out of places that a statue could be in. Because chances are it's probably not in a shop. I just want to read it again. It was this one? Stolen sign. In the city and the back of the 40-year-old. Sounds good, Delphin. Battling for the Soul, still one of your favorite Persona songs. Interesting. And Reach Out to the Truth, okay. Best Persona can do, but I've heard better, including Call of the Void. To each their own, man. To each their own. You want to know how much Battle Hymn of the Soul didn't like, jump out to me? I don't even know what that song is off the top of my head. Like, there wasn't a lot from Persona. Like, when I played Persona 5, so many songs jumped out to me. Like, instantly. Rivers in the Desert, Beneath the Map. There's so many that I can count. And same with Persona 4. Like, almost every song from Persona 4 jumped out to me. Persona 3, I didn't feel that way. I don't know. I mean, obviously, it was just a personal preference. What are my plans for streaming? So, we're still in the middle of most of the games that I've been doing. Trails in the Sky, we're not very far into. Well, Trails in the Sky, second chapter, we're not very far into. We started this probably early December, I think. So we're not very far in this game. Tomorrow, with Blood Trip and Biggest Thunk, we're doing more Blueprints. I really have no idea where we're at with that game. No idea. But we're going to keep doing Blueprints until Biggest Thunk goes back to school, like we have been. And then when he does, me and Blood Trip on Saturdays will be continuing Judgment. We started Judgment, I think, 2 weekends ago. We finished up Darksiders 2 because Biggest Thunk couldn't make it here. And when we finished Darksiders 2, we jumped into Judgment. So we'll be continuing that. Monday streams, we're going to be doing Eco. Hopefully finishing Eco this Monday. I was hoping to finish it last Monday, but Nick wasn't able to make it, as you guys know. So hopefully we'll finish Eco and then start Assassin's Creed Origins moving forward on Mondays. Tuesdays are Undertale and Deltarune right now. That's going to be it for the next month, I would guess. And Wednesdays are going to be Pokemon still. So we still got a lot of those kinds of games on there. Don't recognize many P5 songs except Shapeshifter and Never See It Coming. Ah, that's fair. Never See It Coming, I feel is overrated. I get it. I really like that song, but I think that's the one that everyone talks about. I think it's the one that everyone talks about, but maybe try Rivers in the Desert. I thought that one was really good. Reach Out to the Truth. Reach Out to the Truth, I think, is the one that plays during the final. Let me just double check that. Oh my god, no, that's the P4. Wait, what the fuck is the name of, hold on. Of course that's what it was called. Throw Away Your Mask I thought was really cool, too. That's funny that I got the two of them mixed up. But yeah, that's pretty much the streaming plans for a little while. Once we finish up... Right, from P4, I was getting confused with a different song from P5. Where, like, I'm smelling insulin and I have no fucking idea where it's coming from. but I think that's probably why my blood sugar's not coming down. It's definitely leaking. I'm gonna go test it because it's not working. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to go test and just check some other things. Either way, I'm gonna change it soon, so shouldn't be too bad. If anything, I just got it to eat a little bit lighter of a lunch, but it is lower than I was saying, so should be okay. Oh, hell yeah! Thank you, Fish. I appreciate it. Can't wait to finish games. Hell yeah, Pluto. Hell yeah, Pluto. How many games do you actively have that you're in the middle of? I don't know if that's an easy question to answer or not, but how many games are you streaming that you're in the middle of currently? Yeah, the good thing, Fish, is since I've started doing the exercising stuff, I have had more good days than bad. But man, dude, it's so hard to get through the bad days and stay positive while the exercise. Because like now, now it's like, because like don't get me wrong, I understand exercise is good no matter what. But man, it sucks when I don't have much energy to spend the only energy I have on the exercise and then it not even work. It's so disheartening on those days, but so it's hard to get through those, but a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time, guys. Too many. Too many is a good answer, Pluto. Because I feel like it's every time I see you stream, you like it's always so funny because you're just like, dude, I can't wait to finish games, and then you start 7. But you've been finishing games, dude. You've been pounding it, dude. It's fucking awesome. So I'm glad you're getting to them. And did you finish? You did finish Need for Speed the other week, right? I remember I had that stream up for a while, and I remember you said you were almost done with it, and then you were doing like a longer stream of it, and I was like, oh, I guess he wasn't as close as he thought, maybe. But did you end up finishing that game? Okay. Is that a door I can go through? No. Guys, where's this 40-year-old man? It's in the city. Right, this here is Trap Plains Road. Yeah, so it's not here, and to the right goes straight off to Ritter Roadway. Like, I don't think there's any other part of the city here. Okay. I'm just thinking of the wrong thing then. What's this other building that I'm just noticing now? I also thought that, to be fair. Who the fuck are you guys? Is this just a residential house? Okay, just a residential. It can't be on the Professor, can it? There's 2 other residential houses, and I guess I'll check them too. Again, at this point, I don't think I'm gonna be getting... Yeah, okay. So I have to start abandoning the idea that it's a statue. I don't think it's a statue. But again, it's not just gonna be a man. I really doubt it. So if that's the case... Yeah, that's fair. When you don't... It's kind of like snow in Texas. When you don't have these occurrences, you don't really have to plan for them very often, so you don't think of that kind of stuff. Delvin was like, you shouldn't waste your time on the games you don't like, and you know what? He's on to something. Yeah, I get it. I do. I like the way you said it, too. You know, the guy might be onto something. Yeah, just because you start a game doesn't mean you have to finish it, you know? And don't get me wrong, I am so of the variety that I really like finishing games. But even still, there are games that I just start up and I'm like, this isn't for me. You know, like Hollow Knight was when I played it. I streamed it like 3 times, I think, and was just like, yeah, no, I do not enjoy this. So I dropped Hollow Knight, and there's a bunch of games that are like that. I like to give it some time, but after I've had enough of it, I'm like, all right, I'm moving the fuck on. So I get it. You know, it sucks when you spend the money on the game and then something like that happens, you know? Which is why I love Game Pass, you know? I know Game Pass obviously got super fucking expensive at this point now, so it's still a little bit like, is it really still worth it? And, you know, could be a yes, could be a no. I totally understand both sides of it. But when you spend the money on it, you gotta be, like, there's that part of you that's like, oh, I have to get through it. I spent money on it. But, where the fuck did you guys go? See, now I'm starting to get pissed. Because, like, what could it possibly be? It's gonna be it's always the dumbest shit in this game, bro. It really is. It's really gonna be like that. In the city, on the back of the 40-year-old man. I'm gonna go back to the Bracer Guild, because it doesn't say 40-year-old man on here. Yeah. Why Why is it in brackets, though? Hollow Knight is rough, yeah. I just wasn't into, I've never been into roguelikes and stuff like that, so I already knew that the type of game it wasn't really for me, but again, I wanted to give it a shot. But it was easy for me because it was on Game Pass, so I just had to click download and give it a shot. Are you 40? 40-year-old man. Like, what's old that it could possibly be talking about? I'm going to spend like 50 minutes doing this, and they're just like, well, you had to talk to the guy 3 times. And it's like, shut the fuck up. Okay. I think at this point, the only building that I really didn't give like a good comb through is the central factory. So I'm assuming it's somewhere in the factory then. What about you? What about you? Again, I don't think it's going to be some random guy to talk to, though. I don't. I think it's supposed to be a little bit more complicated than that. Especially because why the fuck would it just be a sign on someone's back at that point? It'd be so annoying. That was one of the craziest things. That was one of the craziest messages I've ever read, Delphin. I think Pizza Jetsu holiday. Open Discord on my phone and saw that cursed picture again. You did that to yourself. You put that in there. That was all you. Hey, do you have anything on your back? Hey, do you have anything on your back a second time? Because I didn't mean to talk to you a second time. What other... I mean, like, Archives is kind of oldish, but I don't think there's anything in here that would... Guys, is 2026 the year that I just have to accept I'm bad at these things? Because, man, let me tell you, it all makes sense in my head, but I'm wrong almost 100% of the time. Okay, what else could it be? If it's not... I don't think it's just going to be a guy. Okay, you guys are here. Oh. Oh. Didn't even realize this was this guy. That's funny. That's funny. Trying to finish Black Skylands today? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Pluto. Don't even have $30. Listen, I feel that. In the middle of 19 games at the moment. Jesus Christ. Pluto, do me a favor. If you have the 19 games, throw them in a Discord message. DM me them. I'll give you the order that you should focus them on. Okay? Unless you have an order that you wanted to go through. So I just drop down from the ceiling and just kill. Oh my god, that's horrifying. I'd die. Yeah, Carl, let's do it. What do you need me to do? Probably, I'm assuming you just need me to use the gun in battle. Test and start endurance. Oh. Point in hidden weaknesses, strength and reliability. Goal of this test. Yeah, okay. just want us to... Okay, on the Trap Plains Road. Oh, do they want me to do a specific fight? Oh, fight 10 battles. Okay. Cool. Yeah, okay. Cool. We take it. That's a win. Been writing a Deltarune fanfiction? Nice. Fuck yeah. Wanting to make a fan comic of a chapter that I've had ideas for a while now. I've been writing it all out on a doc as an outline for when you do the comics. Starting writing fanfiction. Hell yeah. Maybe Ambi will get back to writing fanfiction this year. Maybe Ambi will show up this year. I wouldn't hold my breath. Ambi texted me yesterday, and she said, so be on the lookout for this, guys. She said, I've decided I'm becoming your social media manager. Which, first off, was a wild thing to say, considering I don't have a band right now. We still need a drummer. So I texted her that, and she was like, well, I meant more for your streams, but I guess I could do the band. I was like, okay, well, don't do the band because we don't have a drummer. But for the streams, that'd be kind of cool. Kind of like, you know, put that out. She has been missing all year. To be fair, she was missing most of 2025 too, so still technically correct. But that picture she posted for the Spirit Cinematic Universe, I just need you guys to know how funny this was, because she posted it into the Discord, and you guys know Ambi's sense of humor. It was very blurry, and it was a horrible resolution, so I was like, oh, that's really funny. And then she texted me like right after she put it in, she was like, I don't know why the resolution looks like that. And I'm like, let me tell you, Ambi. If you're looking to be a social media manager, the last thing your client probably wants to hear is, I don't know why that picture looks so bad when I put it in there. That is like the last thing you want to fucking hear. And I was like, it's not looking like a good start here. However, it was still funny and it got the job done. So, I am going to talk to Amber, and we might have some kind of like social media presence in some way, shape, or form, just to have another way for you guys to keep up on the streams, react to certain things, kind of like the Discord, but obviously more open. So, well, maybe I'll do something with that this year, especially if Ambi's willing to help out with it. Yes, I remember you were talking about that. Pretty much got the storyline done, just don't have the names of the characters or the design. Hey, if you got that first section good, all good. Hell yeah. We're playing Ghost of Tsushima to get some inspiration for some of the designs. Oh, hell yeah. God, Ghost of Tsushima was such a good game. We should be... That's the thing. On Monday streams, I want to reiterate this. Monday streams right now, me and Nick are going to finish up Eco this coming Monday, if we're streaming. I haven't talked to him yet. I'm assuming we are, but that's going to be the first thing we're going to do. When we finish Eco, we're either going to be jumping into Assassin's Creed Origins as the next Assassin's Creed title, or if Ghost of Yotei goes on sale and I pick it up before then we're going to be jumping into Ghost of Yotei. It's going to be one or the other. But fucking love Ghost. You need to finish writing it because you're at the end. Oh, hell yeah. I love it. That was actually really good. Top tier. It's... Luna, you've been playing too much Deltarune. That's where it's coming in from. God, I love puns. Okay. You're 40. Okay, you're not 40. You're 40. You're probably closer to 4. Okay, so it's not in here. 40 on the back of the 40-year-old man. Again, at this point, I'm just talking to everybody, because why not? Yo, Gustav. top tier joke though. I bet Ambi's just not in here and she's in fact playing Legends Z-Day right now. Yeah, Delphin, that'd be cool. Absolutely. Okay, so it's not in this room. I think I'm running out of floors up here. 5 floors? Or is it just... I think it's 5. What's on the 4th floor? Has the lab and infirmary, I believe, for the big 2. Okay, cat. That's a fair point. 40-year-old... Like, what could that mean? I know that's the puzzle. Can confirm she's not playing ZA? Okay, gotcha. Oh my god, if she started up a new account, I would cry for her. We shall continue to be careful. Okay, so what's on the 5th floor? Where could this be? Where have I not looked in the city yet? There's... Oh, there's a rooftop? I don't even know if I remembered the rooftop. Probably no reason for me to be touching this. But I sure am going to anyway. Hold on. 40-year-old man. Damn. That would have been cool. Alright. Definitely don't need these. Hello, sir. Supervisor Travis, you're 40, right? Yeah, I don't know if we really came up here that often, aside from that room there. Come on, you gotta be up here. Alright, I think I have effectively combed over every single inch of this fucking city. I can't stand this game. Oh wait, I didn't go to the basement. Knowing this fucking game, it's not there either, but, you know. Gotta check. This... This is the tunnel. Okay, I'm hoping it's not in the tunnel. Right, that's the elevator. That's the Caldia tunnels. Okay, and then what was down over here? I don't think we were able to open that door last game either. Okay. Thinking of buying Z-Day to see how it plays comparing it to Arceus. I think it plays a little bit better. Really depends on what you want in the combat, for sure. I like the turn-based combat of Arceus more. But if you're looking for like real-time action stuff, they did pretty cool. You know, I think definitely has its problems, but it's been a lot of fun. Not gonna do that. 20 games? God damn it, Pluto. God damn it, Pluto. Immediately got called out. That's hilarious. But sounds good, Delphin. You hate Arceus? Wait, hold on. You can't just say you hate Arceus and then leave. What do you not like about it? If you do need to leave, feel free to leave. I'm just very curious on what you don't like about it. Okay, I'm officially out of ideas, guys. I think I'm just gonna look this one up because I hate this. Like, I'm stuck on the first fucking clue. Why? The worst part is, it's gonna be something I've done already. Wait. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna back off a little bit. Though I think it is frustrating, I understand why this would need to be the first thing you do. But again, I've definitely spoken to the person. I was doing exactly what I needed to do. Unfortunately, I have to first examine the broken sign by the guild, apparently. And it's fucking frustrating. That's so annoying. That's so annoying, guys. I get it, but it's still annoying. 2 of the top 3? Ooh, interesting. You know, give me 2 seconds. Hold on, guys. Okay. At some point, hopefully within the next 30-ish minutes, I'll have to go make some lunch, but we'll deal with that when I need to. Posted all the games? Okay, gotcha. I was looking at the one because it's an area theme and not a battle theme. Interesting. Hell yeah. Okay. That's so funny. Okay, so Pluto, these are all the games you're in the middle of. Hold on. Now, of those games, Pluto, of all the 20 there, are you interested in continuing all 20? Or are there games you're thinking of dropping? Okay, well again, now that I know what to do, it's just frustrating. Although I will say, I don't know if I would have thought about each step here. I don't know if I would have gone through and gone to like the universal tech, because it's not tech. It's just a sign. It's here, right? Oh, it's not? Wait. Hang on a minute. Did I miss something again? Yeah, wait. It's not here? Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, wait. I missed a step. And you know, it's interesting. I don't know if I saw this. That's the second floor. So you know what? I still may have missed a step anyway. Yeah, it's the one damn thing I didn't walk by. That's hilarious, guys. So out of most of them you want to finish, I would like to finish all, but honestly, a game like Pine is so painful. Okay, fair enough. So here's what I'll do, Pluto. I'll look through them, and by the end of today, so you're going to try and work on Black Skylands today. Try and finish that game up. I'll look at the rest, and I'll try and order them for you. Oh, guys, it is leaking. Oh, that makes so much more fucking sense. Oh, guys, that makes so much more sense. Okay. Guys, that makes so much sense. Okay. So, yeah, this is... Yeah. There we go. Oh, that makes me feel so much better again. Because, again, my blood sugar's been doing so good. It's been working. So, I just had a couple of bad days. Because when did I change this? This was New Year's Eve night. I changed it. To the Central Factory, search within the wisest one. Yes, which is... And again, I would have found that. Oh, that's so frustrating. But again, it's at least funny. I even said it. I'm like, there's going to be 1 square inch somewhere that I didn't look. And it's going to be there. And it was. It was on me. Okay. And again, I may not have thought of, even if I had found that by myself, I may not have thought of this, but I would have went through the whole factory, so I would have found this out. Did like 7 hours, and saying the game is about 13 hours long. Okay, sick. That's hilarious. Gaze up at the Three-Hatted Brothers. Gaze up at the Three-Hatted Brothers. Okay, yeah, so hopefully you're pretty close to the end of it, Pluto. Look up at the Three-Hatted Brothers. You know what? I've honestly I've had enough of this one, and I'm upset because I looked at those first two. So, I'll just. I've already cheated enough on this one. I may as well continue. Behind Forgle. I don't know where that is. Is that this thing? No. There we go. Three-Hatted Brothers, yep. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, there's a shot in hell I would have gotten this if, somewhere underground. Okay. How's this game going? Because it seems like it's dragging. This is the second game, Pluto. Because I'm assuming it looks identical to the first one. We finished the first one at the end of November, so we started. I think this is the third stream of this one that we're doing, but it's going well. Progress has been made in it. I think the first three look very identical because I think they're all in the same areas and they have similar art styles. The fourth one changes up a little bit again, but the story is so goddamn cool. But this one's going well. I think I'm getting a much better grasp of how the combat should work and what I should be doing with it. Yeah, no, I don't blame you, because the first one is Trails in the Sky and this one's Trails in the Sky SC. So you even look at the title sometimes and it's like, oh, you're still the same game, kind of thing. So I totally get that. Product ID code. Hell yeah. Yeah, so we're pretty early on in this one. I think this is the start of Chapter 2. I don't know how long this game is. I haven't looked it up. I'd imagine in terms of hours, it's probably similar to the first Trails game. So I'm assuming this will probably be anywhere between like 30 to 40 hours. If not longer. That's hilarious, though. I'm not skipping it. I'm skimming the side mission stuff. Like I'm getting the idea of a lot of side mission stuff. As you guys can probably tell, when I go to do side missions and I forget what someone said, it's because I skim poorly sometimes. But when it comes to like main dialogue for the main story, I am reading that. The bad thing about streaming games like these that don't have the voice acting is I don't want to read it out to the stream. So I do feel bad because sometimes, like, you know, I'm here streaming this game and it's really just me skipping through dialogue, it seems. But I swear I'm reading it. I'm sorry if I read a little bit faster, but if I were to wait and read everything, it would be so much more strenuous on me, and I don't know if I would finish it as much. But yeah, I'm skimming through the side dialogue, and I'm paying attention to the main dialogue. Because there's so much of it. Especially in a game like this, there's so much of it. Attempting to compose a part of the song right now, wish me luck. Hell yeah, Luna, you got this. 110%. Yeah, so right now this was a side mission that I just got done with. I kind of had an idea of where this was going to be going. Top tier. Okay, with that one being done, I need to get out to Leiston Fortress. So where is that? Because I don't have a lot of time to do that one. Wolf Fort is where we're going. Where the fuck is Leiston Fortress? Oh, it's north. Well, it's east. Okay. Yeah, let's go out to the Ritter Roadway. Chaldea Tunnel and Trap Lanes. Okay, so there's no special monster there. Oh, but I should equip, in case it didn't do it automatically. It didn't. Oh, it's stronger too. Nice. Okay. So we gotta win 10 battles with this equipped. Yeah, Pluto, you know me, man. With One Piece being one of my favorite things out. Oh, shits. You piece of fuck. You piece of fuck. I'm gonna just run really quick. I love, like, really long, intricate stories, and that's totally what this series does. Like, 110%. They, does it count as a win if he didn't shoot the gun, I wonder? But that's totally... Motherfucker! I gotta remember to not turn around. So we played Trails of Cold Steels 1 and 2 already on stream a while back, and those were the 6th and 7th games in the series, unbeknownst to me at the time. So now we're kind of going backwards and playing the first bunch of games. And once we're caught up, we're going to be getting back into them and playing the whole series. So that's why this is taking a while and stuff like that, but something I've been really excited to do and jump into. Yeah, you'll die. Sick. So I've mentioned this before, because like the Thursday streams for a while are probably going to be these kinds of games. It's going to be just this series. Damn, you strong. Jesus. Okay, that's fine. Do we have a delay? I don't think we have delay on any of these people actually. But you have a lot of HP, so I'm gonna take this opportunity. We're gonna drop your defense and strength, and now we're going to beat the shit out of you. We're gonna beat the shit out of you. 897, hell yeah. Sniper shot for sure. Oh, god damn it. It's gonna hit. Oh, damn, that hit both. Yeah, with no fucking... God damn, that's rough. Okay. I believe Chloe can heal. Yeah, I'll just do hard break then. Hope. Oh, why did you miss? Shit. Damn, that's rough. Okay. Yeah, we need Latier. Okay. That's fine. You're going to be... Damn, that's rough. Oh, he can also do that. Okay, I have to remember that for him. I have no experience with any instruments or what notes the keys on a piano are. You totally got... You'll just figure it out by ear. You'll just fuck around, and you'll... This is going to be the definition, quite literally, of fucking around and finding out. You got this. I think I'm just going to keep smacking you with this. He's got a lot of damage on him. I don't think we're really running a risk too much of dying. But, damn, yeah, he hits hard. Okay, so it's hitting Chloe. 1,039. Jesus Christ. You will impede. Fuck yeah. Damn good amount of XP. Holy shit. So yeah, Pluto. I'll get the list of which games you should be focusing on and in what order. I'll get that all set for later today. But using someone's video playing a song on piano as well as the very well recorded motif of the song it's the motifs you want. Hell yeah. Sometime Gate, Soldat Army Road. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I mean, again, at the end of the day, like XP is XP. No, just don't go to the left. Oh, so, okay, Sanctum Gate is that way. Soldat Army Road is where I should be going, it looks like, according to this map. Bro, you got a gun, bro. You can use it from there. I swear. Yeah, character position. Battle position, that's what I wanted. Yeah, you three are going to move up, and you are going to move right there. That should work better. Okay, well, now it just looks funny. I don't want to do anything special with you, actually, because you don't have a lot of CP right now. shit. Now we don't need you to use... Oh my god, you're not going to be able to... Oh wait, no, you can. Thank god. Whew. Yeah, I saw Dragon Quest 11 being the second one on the list, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's going to be the next one to focus on. A game like Dragon Quest 11, you can also probably just split up between them. Like, wherever I put that one on the list, you'll probably just be like, okay, I can focus on this one a little bit at a time, since it is so much longer. Where did you get to in that game? Jesus Christ. So yeah, you don't really have much. Do you have any? Silverwing is already support. Stonehammer doesn't do. You know what? Whatever. We'll just fuck up the one in the back. Perfect. Oh, oh. Honestly, Pluto, I feel like it's longer than 50 hours. Oh, cool. I feel like Dragon Quest... Now, quick question. When you looked up how long it was, because I'm assuming you did how long to beat, did you look up Dragon Quest 11, or did you look up Echoes of an Elusive... Like, did you look up the definitive edition, or did you just see Dragon Quest 11? Just got the orb. Okay. So I know where you're at. Yo, happy 4th of July, Peter. Welcome in. I'll be sure to wish you a happy New Year on July 4th. Hell yeah. Okay. You're right there, still. You're right there. How'd you miss that? Can't remember. Because I was going to say, the definitive edition has a lot of extra story in it that I don't think the original had. And I feel like I definitely spent longer than 50 hours on my file, but I was also doing like all of the side stuff, so it might not. So mine might be a little not accurate, but yeah, it's a long game. God damn it! God damn it! What is happening? Why are you guys so fucking? I think. Oh, I can't let Chloe die though. Shit. Okay. She'll at least survive this hit. Oh, maybe not. Oh my god. Chloe, get the fuck out of there. That's insane. Why? What are you weak to? Oh, you're really weak to fire? Oh, yeah, shit. Let's do it. Do you have fire? No, you don't. Well, I'm gonna have you heal yourself. Just got back and started the stream right when I went out with my dad to get food and stuff. Yeah, sorry. That was bad timing then. Oh, but it's good to see you, Peter. Hope everything's going well, man. Sniper shot again. Fuck him up. Alright, yeah, we'll take... Oh, wow. Fuck you. We're good to go. We had to have won 10 fights. Have we not yet? If we didn't, we're real close. Jeez. Wasn't even the person I meant to hit, but it worked out. Get some good Christmas presents? Yeah. I didn't get a hell of a lot, because I got a couple of really cool things. I got Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I got the special editions that I wanted. I got it for PS5 and Xbox. I had played the game on Xbox Game Pass, but I wanted it for PlayStation, and the special edition is still less than a full-priced game. So I ended up getting it for the PS5 to play through it again on there. And I got it for Xbox because I wanted some more of the collectible stuff that came with it, which was really cool. So I got that. And I got... basically, my parents helped pay for Milwaukee Metal Festival that I'll be going to next year. Not the Game of the Year edition. It's called the Mirror Edition. Do they have a Game of the Year edition yet? Have they talked about putting that out? Because I haven't heard anything about it. But let me see. Are they doing anything with it? I haven't heard anything yet. But it's a special edition where it comes with collector's character cards. Like every one that you get comes with 3. And I was really hoping for 3 of my favorite characters, and I was like, oh, I have it twice? That's 6 pulls? I'm fine. Unfortunately, 2 pulls of both of them were exactly the same. So I got 4 different ones of the 6. But they still look cool. But yeah, the big thing was Milwaukee Metal Fest, so that'll be really cool next year. Well, this year, Jesus Christ. That'll be a lot of fun. But I was mentioning this earlier, too, with Secret Santa with part of my family, I got a $75 GameStop gift card. So what I ended up getting with it, I ended up buying the PlayStation Portal. I don't have it yet. Hopefully it'll be here within... Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is everyone missing again? Hopefully it'll be here within the next couple of days. It told me that the original ship date was going to take like 1 to 2 days. And I was like, that's insane. But now it's telling me it's going to get here on the 7th, which will be a little bit. I'll never believe who's back. Delphin, you dropped the craziest statement you've ever made and then left. I'm just kidding. It wasn't the craziest. What don't you like about Arceus? Did you have to trade in 200 games to get one of those? I don't think they would give you that for 200 games. Oh, shit. Ooh, that's fine. I honestly, though, it probably sounds like 200 games worth, huh? What did I get? A PlayStation Portal with it. It's basically... When it first came out, it didn't seem very worth it because it was basically just a remote player for your PS5. So in order to use it, you had to have a PS5 and it had to be on to access your games and stuff like that. But now they've added updates to it and they've added like cloud streaming from the premium subscription service. So if you have that, you can play any game that's on the service, which I thought was really cool. Which is now what I'm doing with it. So it's going to be really fun to use. So hopefully it gets here within the next couple of days. That's what I'm hoping for. It'll just be cool to like be able to like play different just the different kinds of games with it. Like being able to be in bed watching One Piece and playing Persona 5 Royal handheld, playing a Yakuza game handheld. That'd be pretty cool. Just not the fan of the gameplay in Arceus and had a skill issue of not knowing what to do. I totally get that, Delphin. Don't like how it plays. Which part of it did you not like? Like how you catch the Pokemon and stuff? Got angry, so they changed it to say holidays instead to nothing about happy or merry. I love that. I love that. That's the right way to go about it. Just holidays. Big fan. But if you were asking for some of the other stuff, Pluto, some of the other things that I had, I got the special editions for Clair Obscur on both PS5 and Xbox, and I also got, part of the gift was going to Milwaukee Metal Fest next year with Blood Trip and Biggest Thunk. So I'll be going to it'll probably be, I think we'll be there for 5 days technically, because I think we'll probably fly in on the Thursday, and then the festival is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we'll leave on the Monday. But that's in June. I didn't know it was an anime. I mean, granted, I know about the game from this year, but I didn't know it was... I didn't know the game was based off of an anime. That's actually hilarious that I didn't know that. Okay. Can you reach him? Yes. With that skill, you can. What was that? I wonder if he, like, upped his critical rate with that or something. Well... let's see what happens. Ooh. Okay, that wasn't the worst. Honestly, I think we can finish you off before you get another hit in, as long as everyone hits. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Didn't like the semi-open world aspect of it. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Because he got the best gifts and he didn't even bother to show up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what did he get? That's rude. It's been a while since you played it, but you do have 25 hours on it. Totally fair. Pokemon Legends Z-A is another, like, I would say it's open world again, but it's a lot more contained because it is just the city. So if you like a smaller kind of area for it, I think you'd like that aspect more of it. Hell yeah. Okay, Shara, we need to heal you. We need to heal you. We need to do it again. What's my blood sugar at? Again, I just got to keep an eye on this. Oh, I should go make food. Okay, guys, I'm going to go make food for a couple of minutes. I'm going to put the be right back screen up, but I'll be back in like 10, 15-ish minutes. That way I can actually eat something. Brother sold FIFA 12 for the PS3 for $250 right before Christmas, and then, wow, plus $10. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. So what? So wait, he lost $750 on this because he paid $10 to ship it. But oh, that sucks. Ugh. Well, like I said, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna bring my phone up and have chat open, so I will still be part of the conversation, so we can still talk because I'm curious on what everyone got and everything. Oh, they sent the money for shipping as well. Oh, okay. But yeah, to pay 4 times the amount of the game in shipping is kind of crazy. I mean, again, at the end of the day, it was still $12.50 altogether, but. Jesus Christ. I've done that before with like I used some services to like sell my guitars, a couple of them. So one of my older guitars that I sold, I think it wasn't like a crazy guitar. I think I sold it for like $250, but the way that shipping was going to be, it was basically the price of the guitar. So he paid $250 for the guitar and basically another $250 for the shipping, and I'm like, is this really worth it? Like. But again, like, you look at it and it's like, oh, $500 for the guitar that you probably would find for like $600 or whatever. And I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm basically still getting the price I would, and he's still getting it for cheaper than he would. So I was happy. Very nice perfume, 160 pair of shoes, and a 700-pound watch. Holy shit, that's crazy. Did you guys do like a Secret Santa thing, Pluto? Is that how he got all the gifts, or is this just what he got for it? Jesus Christ. Did sell FIFA 14 once for the PS3. Sold it for 15. Just said a random number to get the guy who was picking up the PS3. Sold him. That's fair. 700 pounds. Like, it was a very heavy watch. That's hilarious. All right, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm still cooking. I just wanted to let you guys know that I also have to fix something like medical related. So it might be a little bit longer than like the 10-15 minutes. I just wanted to update you guys. So we'll still be right back. Just wanted to let you know it might be a little bit longer than expected. Okay, I am back. Again, sorry about that, guys. I went to start making food after finding out that it was leaking, so that was at least good. Well, you know, not good that it's leaking, but at least I have the answers to why things weren't working that well. And then my mom called me and she's like, hey, like, we got to figure out that insulin stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, let's do that, because she was out and around the place. Everything looks like it got settled pretty easily, which was fucking shocking for how this stuff works. But all good. Sad times, I felt depressed, so he didn't show up. That sucks. She's gonna watch us from you. He'll be 21 this year, and we haven't seen him for 10 years. Pluto, obviously I don't know if you guys are still here. I appreciate anyone who is still chilling. But hopefully we'll figure some of that out and hopefully starts to feel a little bit better. Does he live around you guys? Not seeing him for 10 years, that really does suck. But again, thank you to everyone for chilling here. Always happy to see you guys. I did heal. I don't think it matters me trying to get behind. I wonder if it's a level thing. But again, good to see everybody. She can't reach. Go, go, go. Yeah, quick draw. That'll be fun. Hey, Blake, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy New Year. Good to see you. There was no extra monster on this road. I just have to make to the fortress to do the side mission. Well, I should be here soon. Yeah, there we go. Hello, sir. Is the mic not working? Hold on. If the mic isn't working, that's an issue. Oh, the mic is working. Okay, so. Oh, shoot. Did I fuck up the game? Oh, the game crashed! No! Oh, fuck. When was the last save? Well. Okay, glad the mic works, Blake. It did cause a crash. Ah, shit. When did I save last? You're good, Blake. Don't worry. Oh. Oh, fuck, dude. It didn't... It fucked up a lot. I don't know how to fix this, guys. I'm gonna be real. I don't know why there's no sound for the game now. Oh, God, I fucking hate Steam. Misty, I'm so sorry that you came in and the game's not working now. I have no idea why we're not getting any audio. Do you guys hear audio for this? Is it a me thing? Oh, it might be... Hold on. It might very well be my speakers. It might be the same issue we normally have. I'm going to leave it on the screen for a second. Do you guys hear audio here? Aside from me talking, like, do you guys hear the game? No worries, though, Blake. Want to hate on game launchers? Hate on Epic Games, not Steam. Unfortunately, I can hate on Steam for not working well. It's definitely a knowledge issue. Like, there are just things I don't know how to fix, but that's why I love console. I fucking hate trying to figure shit out. I just want the game to run and I want it to work. Is there game audio? Can anyone put like please someone has to tell me if there's game audio because I can't check it and they're like I can't continue without knowing this. So just let me know if there's game audio. By Misty's thing, I'm assuming there's no game audio. All right, now we have an issue. Now we definitely have an issue because I have no idea what broke, and I hate Steam with all my heart. I have no ideas how to fix this. I think we're out, guys. I think that's the end of Steam. I only have one possible guess, and it's gonna be to reset everything. So, I guess we'll be back.